So here's something you already know if you live in this country. Millions of Americans who dutifully got the vaccine, good for them, are now finding that they have the coronavirus. Millions. In New York State alone, there have been 500,000 verified, just in New York. So what does this tell us? Probably lots of interesting things. It's not what we expect. It's not what we were promised. It's brand new. Maybe it's not even bad, but it's definitely not what we thought was going to happen. So how is the President of the United States, our COVIDian-in-chief, responding to this? Well, he was out on the stage today, tottered out, and instead of responding to the new reality right in front of his face, he repeated the same line. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, he said.
We have in hand all the vaccines we need to get every American fully vaccinated, including the booster shot. So there's no excuse for anyone being unvaccinated. This continues to be a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
So there he is haranguing you again, this creepy old guy, scolding you. Virtually everyone in the country's already had the vaccine, and they've all got COVID. So this is the point where he's just lying, or he's so out of it that he has no idea. But we looked at the science today, and every available piece of it contradicts flatly what you just heard. So a recent study of the Netherlands, for example, found that so-called secondary attack rate, that means the spread of COVID within a household, is higher in double vaccinated individuals than in the unvaccinated. That would be a pandemic of the vaccinated, just for the record. Not attacking anyone, that's the science. Meanwhile, in Canada, researchers just concluded, quote, we also observed negative vaccine effectiveness against Omicron among those who had received 2 doses compared to unvaccinated individuals. Oh, wait a second. So if you didn't get the vax, you're less likely to get the new variant of COVID? That's what the data are telling us. But Joe Biden doesn't want to deal with reality because it wouldn't give him power over you. He couldn't fire people. So instead, he kept on spreading lies, what we call misinformation. At one point, he told us that unvaccinated children are at risk of getting seriously ill, maybe of dying from COVID. Watch.
We have all the tools to keep kids safe. Unvaccinated kids are at risk, yet the vaccinated are going to have a way to protect them. Get vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, get boosted.
Yeah, we're definitely going to hand our kids over to that guy who is either completely lying. I mean, everything he said is in complete and utter stark opposition to the data out today, or he just has no idea, in which case, shh, time to retire. The fact is, and it's a fact, kids are not at risk from COVID. According to the CDC, 814,000 people died of the coronavirus by the end of this last year, 2021. Of that number, 209 were between the ages of 5 and 14. Joe Biden doesn't